Hey guys, I hope you're all doing well. It's Gina here from Genetic Sessions, and we want to put together a bunch of how-to videos for you guys so you can be working on your skills, on your vocals, drumming, guitar, production, working on it all from home. We hope you're well whilst you're self-isolating, and hopefully this just gives you an opportunity to really work on what you guys are amazing at. My how-to video is going to be in two parts. So the first part is going to be stretching, and the second part is going to be engaging the vocal cords and warming them up. So we're going to be looking at stretching today. Like I said, it's super important. If you're an athlete, you wouldn't dream of going into a race without stretching, and it should be the same for you guys when you're looking at a gig or a performance or a recording session, or even just a big day of speaking. If any of you are into drama and acting, if you've got a long run of a script, you still want to be stretching your voice and your vocal cords even then. So there is two muscle groups that we need to look at when we're stretching in our vocal warm-ups, and they are, number one, the large muscle groups, your back, shoulders and neck here, and then number two, your smaller muscle groups, which involve the smaller neck muscles that run down here, all your facial muscles and your tongue. So we're going to stretch the big muscles first. Really simple, starting with the back. You're going to get your hands, you're going to lock them together, and you're just going to push your shoulders forward, away from the rest of your body. And you should feel a really nice stretch running all the way across your back and across both shoulder blades. You're going to hold that for about 5 seconds. And then to counteract that, you're going to just push your arms back and you're going to try and make your shoulder blades touch. And you should feel a stretch again across your shoulder blades. And you want to repeat that about 5 times, guys. So that's your back all stretched, and then we're going to move to the shoulders. Really simply, you just want to start with 5 rolls forward and then 5 rolls back. Another super easy one you can do at this point is to take a breath in, and as you do, lift your shoulders like this. And then as you release the air, let your shoulders just sink down to the floor. And take your time with that, guys. Let it be slow and you'll feel all the stretch, all the way from your neck down your shoulders here. And then another one to warm your shoulders up. You can walk on the spot and you can do some swimming arms. It's quite fun just to walk around the house like this. So yeah, it's another really good one just to get those shoulder joints working and feeling stretched. It also is good for increasing blood flow. When you're actually making it a sort of cardio activity as well, what you're doing then is you're increasing the blood flow to your joints, which just makes them warmer, it makes them ready to go, and it's just great. We're now going to move on to the large muscles on your neck. So that's everything that runs down here and everything that runs down here. Super simple. You're going to tilt your head to one side like this, and you're going to hold for 15 seconds. A lot of people will tell you to grab your head and pull. Don't do that. It's not helpful. It causes tension that shouldn't be there. Instead, you should get your hand and just pull your shoulder away from your neck really gently, just to increase the stretch. And then the same on the other side. Super simple. And you want to do that about 5 times on each side, holding the stretch for about 15 seconds. You can also put your chin to your neck and just do gentle head rolls, shoulder to shoulder. Again, you want to do this for about 30 seconds, and then slowly lift your head. And another really easy one is you can actually look up and tilt your head sideways, open your mouth, and take a big deep breath in. And repeat about 5 times on each side. That last stretch is really good because it actually not only stretches the outside muscles, but it actually stretches inside as well. And you'll be able to feel that as you take that big breath in, you'll be able to feel the stretch on the inside of your neck, which is really awesome. Just warming all the different areas up. So they are your large muscle groups, your back, your shoulders, and the sides of your neck. We're going to move on to the smaller ones now really quickly. You can take 2 fingers and you're just going to pull down on your neck there. And do that for about 30 seconds. And then those same 2 fingers you want to take to where your jaw and your cheekbones meet, and you want to pull down your face like that, like you're giving yourself a facial. And again, do that for about 30 seconds. And then you want to get your knuckles, and you want to, where those cheekbones and jawbones meet again, you want to just massage like that. Small circular movements for about 30 seconds. It's really good. And then finally, we want to work on the tongue. A lot of people forget about the tongue, but it's actually one of the longest muscles in the body, and we're using it all the time when we're singing. Even when I'm talking now, my tongue is going crazy. So it's super important that we also relieve any tension that's held in the tongue. Tongue tension is held here at a place called your tongue root. And what can happen sometimes is that singers will forget about their tongue, and this whole section will just get so tense and it will lock on, and you'll suffer from tongue root lock, which isn't ideal, and it takes your range from here to here, and it makes it smaller, and it's just not helpful. But luckily it's really easy to solve. All you're going to do is it's like you're cleaning your teeth with your tongue. You're going to do circular tongue movements one way and then the other way in your mouth like this. And you want to do that until you start to feel a gentle ache. Don't push it. As soon as you feel that ache, stop, because you're going to cause damage. But yeah, just keep going until it aches. And that is your stretching. That should happen every time you start to warm up. You shouldn't even start to think about doing any sounds or anything until you've done those stretches. Yeah, and I hope you've enjoyed. Part 2 is going to be how to actually warm up the vocal cords and bring sound into it. So that'll be next time. As for now, hope that was helpful, and we'll see you all. Bye from Genetic Sessions!